Before we get started, if you would please take just a moment and make sure all your cellular devices are on mute, silent, or off. Thank you for your attention to that. And before I begin the presentation of our officers, I'd like to recognize our class president, Mr. Justin Barkley, along with prom coordinator, Ms. Brooke Ritchie.
Good evening, everybody. I'm Justin Barkley, Senior Class President, and this is Brooke Ritchie, our Prom Committee Coordinator. Before we proceed with our prom presentation for this evening, we would like to take a moment to recognize someone very special who has been a huge part of Glencoe High School proms for the last 25 years. I would like to ask that Miss Bryant and her husband John please come join us on the stage.
Most of you all know by now that Ms. Bryant has announced her retirement this year. It is only appropriate that we begin the evening by showing our appreciation for her contribution to the success of Glencoe High School proms over the last 25 years. I have had the honor of serving on the prom committee for the last 2 years. I was appointed by Ms. Bryant as the prom committee coordinator this year, and I can say without a doubt that Glencoe has been very fortunate to have a special lady like Ms. Bryant working hard to make sure we have the best prom. During her years serving as the prom advisor, she has put in countless hours, endured enormous stress, and probably spent some of her own personal money so that we can have an amazing prom. She had the huge responsibility of deciding where prom would be held, working with administrators and various school groups to pick the best aid possible, working with students to determine a prom theme, checking prices for each item needed, getting the girls to stop talking and the boys to stop horseplaying so that the decorating process could be completed on time, and always finding humor when the impossible seems inevitable. This week, she has had to endure the pain and grief of losing a special loved one, traveling out of state to the funeral, and all the stress of making sure that the prom was still completed on time. That says everything about her dedication and her love for the students of Glencoe High School. So, Ms. Bryant, on behalf of Glencoe High School's faculty, students, and alumni of the last 25 years, thank you for always going above and beyond for our school. A high school prom is one of the most cherished high school memories, and we thank you for all your hard work you have put in over the years. We would also like to thank Mr. Bryant for sharing his time and dedication with us as well. We know that you have always been at our proms, helping out wherever you could to help support your wife and Glencoe students. So at this time, we would like to crown Ms. Bryant 1993 to 2017 Honorary Prom Queen, and Mr. Bryant, our Honorary Prom King. We also have 2 special gifts for you. Some of the students have written memories and thank you notes to contribute to a memory jar that we would like to give to you, along with a gift certificate to a spa in Oxford, because you need a spa day.
Ms. Bryant, in many ways, this is your senior prom. The senior class of 2017 is honored to have you share your senior prom with us. We personally think you picked the best class to do it with. We love you and we pray God's greatest blessings for you in the future.